Hey everyone, well once again I got next to nothing done this week, but I did get a little bit done. I did get the top part of this layout installed, at least temporarily, and I did get the lighting at least temporarily installed as well. So we'll take a quick look at what I've done to make a little bit more progress on the O gauge switching layout. Okay, so I cut out the two pieces in the last video for the base and for the top of this layout. And so for the top section, all I did was take some 1x2" strip wood here, and this was just scraps that I already had. I didn't cut anything for this project. I just found pieces that were less than 2 feet long that I had laying around in the garage. And so I used those to help attach the top to the shelf that is right above it. I couldn't screw it directly to the shelf because there's some framing stuff there, brackets and things that were going to get in the way. So I just took the plywood, screwed the 1x2s to that, and then I screwed up through the plywood and the 1x2s up into the 2x4s that make up the shelf in that area. And that gave me a very secure connection for that top part of the layout, and everything, at least temporarily, is installed. Again, I'm going to come through, do some caulking, paint everything, make it look good, but that'll come once I get everything more or less finished up in terms of the framing. And then for the top fascia piece, I just used a 1x4. I do have this corner cut off the end of the layout, kind of a 45-degree corner there, and so I had to make a 22.5-degree cut on the boards at the end there to line up. That corner is just cut out so I don't end up whacking my shoulder or head or whatever on that part of the layout, since it does stick out a little bit farther than the shelf and the other bench that's there. So that's just kind of there so I can not have a sharp corner to bang into as I walk by it, towards my workbench area. Now for the lighting here, I just used 2 of these LED lights. I could have used the LED tape strips, thought about that, but decided I would just go with these. A little bit easier to install, just a couple screws. Didn't have to worry about, cutting anything and doing any additional wiring, so pretty straightforward. Simple area here, so I just decided to go with that. And very easy to install. So I just used a 1x4 as a spacer to push it a little bit away from the front edge of the trim and have a nice even spacing all the way down. And again, just 2 screws per light. The 2 lights are connected together, so just one cord coming out that I'll plug into the wall. And I'll have a hole here in the top of the layout for that cord to exit. But again, I don't have the drill with me right now, and so as a result, I have to get that back from the band shop, and then I can drill some holes and get that squared away. But that's pretty much how that is going to work to provide some pretty nice lighting for the entire layout area. So again, not a lot of progress, but at least there's some lighting in here. You can kind of get an idea of how this layout is going to look in terms of the space. So hopefully in the next week or so I can get this kind of removed temporarily, get everything painted, put back together, get everything kind of looking better, sanded, caulked, that kind of stuff. And so it does look a little bit nicer. Get the wiring for the lighting done. Just basically plugging in a cord, but I need to drill some holes and I don't have my drill here, so that is the problem that I have. And so I'll try to get that back here from the band shop, get working on this, get the framing for the bottom part done as well, and get that installed. And then I'll be pretty much ready to go to actually do stuff. And so little by little, hopefully here in the next few weeks, things are going to get a lot easier after mid-April, but from now until then, very, very little time. But anyway, just again, a little bit every week if I can, and then after mid-April, things will speed up a lot. But anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.